My name is Randy Bigley. Joining me right now from Crestline Local Schools, Superintendent Matt Henderson. Good morning, Matt.
Morning, Randy. Thanks for having me.
Well, thank you for coming in. And we're just talking, we're only a couple weeks away from school starting, right?
We are starting our first day for freshmen in grades 1 through 5 is August 15th. And everybody else, 6th through 11th grade, and they start the 16th. Kindergartners start a little bit later in this week because we do a slow sort of one-day orientation for each of the classrooms to get them in there, and then preschool starts around that same time. So the week of August 15th is when we're back.
Wow.
We're back to school. Yeah.
Seems like summer kind of flew by, didn't it?
It certainly did. Yeah, especially over there in Bulldog Country. Very busy time. With hiring and some transition of some positions and things like that.
Right.
Things just, they fly. School year flew quickly last year as well, but the summer is really kind of, torpedo towards the next school year.
Sure. Anything different this year happening than last year?
Yeah, no, not necessarily other than staffing. We had a lot of staff retirements and some folks that found positions in other districts that we're trying to replace. We've been able to replace some of them, and we've got a few positions even here a couple weeks away from the start of the school that we're trying to hire. We're looking for a high school math teacher, foreign language teacher, and an intervention specialist for a high school multi-categorical classroom. Those are some teaching positions, pretty critical, very specific positions. So the candidate pool is very small, and it's a very competitive market these days in schools with less people teaching. And then we also have an administrative position we're hoping to hire, which is our special ed director and assistant principal. We're looking to replace that position as well.
And if somebody wants to apply, can they do it on your website?
They can do it on the website. They can email me directly with their information. If they have an interest in the position, I can send them information. I can be, there's a way to, find my email on the website or give a call to the board office over there. I'll be happy to answer any questions they have.
Fantastic. Yeah. So hopefully we hear some, get some good candidates.
We need it. We need our kids need good teachers. Absolutely.
Right. You're going to be on with Will, I guess, in the morning show, and I think he got a hold of you about that. So I think that's coming up in the next week or two, right?
I believe this Thursday morning, bright and early. I'll be there.
It's that soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. I wanted to get in before I get the information out before we started school, because I think we're starting relatively sooner than some of the other area school districts. So I had that slot open this Thursday morning, so I'll be meeting with him then.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of the schools though start, towards the middle or end of August now, don't they?
Yeah, we and our calendar is set up in a way where we maximize some of our breaks, our holiday break between Christmas and New Year, and the spring break this year, and we were able to build a calendar that allows get those types of breaks in, and then we'll be done before Memorial Day.
That's nice.
Graduation and teachers, the last day and end of year preparation, all that done before Memorial Day. So we were able to, and in order to do that, we have to start sooner. So that's why our start date's a little bit earlier than normal, but we get we got some breaks built in our calendar for students and staffs and family this year.
That makes it makes a big difference. I mean, given a little break for everybody during the year, right? Yeah,
you need it, especially that time frame between you come back after the Christmas break before the end of the year. It's nice to have some time off in there, because you get into you're getting into testing season and the pressures that come with that. It's sometimes it's a hard job being a teacher. It's a harder job being a student now, and so that sometimes that break is good. It's a good. Gives them a breather, a little mental break, and gets them focused for the end of the school year.
Yeah. Get ready for football and all that coming up here?
Well, yeah, we're getting ready for that. That season starts even earlier with the extra week of playoffs, and we have a new football coach, Coach Winland, this year. Mr. King, Coach King, left us for administrative position in a neighboring school district, and so we have Coach Winland working with the boys. They were in the weight room this morning when I got to work, and they've been working hard all summer, not only working on football-related stuff, but their kids are out in the community doing some work around the village of Crestline, giving back a little bit. So it's good to see that, proud of that. And then, of course, we've got cross-country going and volleyball and our marching band and flag corps and cheerleaders, all of that's ramped up now. Well, now that we've started this week, everything's, the full fall schedule's happening now. So, and I love, that's one of my favorite parts of the job is watching our kids compete. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, very cool. So the kids are starting to come in now, huh?
They are. We're seeing around there. Yeah. They've been around all summer,
right.
But now it's official. So,
right.
The kids that maybe spent some of their summertime away, now they're back and doing the running and lifting and practicing and everything in preparation for the sports season and the musical performance with the marching band and everything with Mr. Griffin's doing over there. So it's that time of the year, and you're right. It's all of a sudden it's that time of year again. We thought we just ran graduation. Right. It feels like a week ago.
Right. Yeah. Wow. Hopefully, we hear about the COVID variants and stuff. Hopefully they'll keep down. It won't be as bad this year as it was. But you never know. It's an unpredictable thing.
Yeah. It's one of those things where we have a plan how to address it, what we do as a district, and what the health department expectations are. So we're comfortable with that, but it's always uneasy dealing with that illness and the impacts of it on schooling and keeping kids in school. Because a lot of our kids in Crestline, and maybe more so than some of the other districts that I've been paying attention to around us, we had to go to remote learning more frequently the past couple of years than some other districts, even after the initial wave. So I'm concerned about that. I'm hoping that we don't have to go that route again this year, but if we have to, we're prepared as a district to do that.
That's a good thing now. You guys know what to do. If that happens, you guys get a plan.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Because when it initially happened, we were all school districts were building a plan at the same time, and now we've kind of lived it for a couple of years, and unfortunately, it is a reality that we're going into another school year now that we have to live with and deal with. So, but we feel more confident in dealing with it, not necessarily. Not necessarily looking forward to having to deal with that again. So we do what we can to, keep kids healthy and keep our staff healthy.
I think it's the way of the world right now. We're just going to have to live with it.
Absolutely.
So we're going to have to deal with just like deal with the flu every year or the common cold.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah. So again, school starts when?
August 15th for our freshmen and students in grades 1 through 6. Everybody else except kindergarten and preschool start on Tuesday the 16th of August. We've got a couple days of new staff orientation next week on the 8th and 9th. Teachers come back August 11th. We're hosting a vaccination clinic for students on August 8th from noon to 5 at the building, at our main building. We're back at it on August 15th officially. All
right, and you'll be on this Thursday with Will.
Thursday morning.
And we'll podcast that too. He'll podcast that. So that'll be up too. So if you miss hearing Matt on Thursday, you can always catch it on our website, wqel.com.
Appreciate that.
Thank you so much for coming in. Good luck in the beginning of the year, and I'll probably see you in a couple days when you're on with Will.
Absolutely. I appreciate the opportunity to talk about Crestline Schools. Thank you very much.
You know what? It's our pleasure to have you guys in. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.